So, my dear friends, my dear guys, and all of my students, how are you today? Uh, I'm also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today, I'm coming here to talk about very important thing, and which is how to introduce yourself. It's a very common question for the students and all over the sectors while you are going to facing viva. So it's a very important, it's a not only important for viva but also important for presentation. So I only basically focus it's helpful for viva as well as it's a helpful for presentation while you are going to introduce yourself. So I hope that I will uh, provide or show a three consecutive or sequentially three process. This process is very easy and effective. I hope if you follow these rules and or steps while you are going to facing your introduce yourself, and I think this should be effective for you. So for that reason I'm sharing with you. Okay, introduce yourself, especially introduce yourself. In this figure, or this is maybe this is for especially effective for your when you are going to uh, presentation. Actually, before presentation you will say that taps away, good morning or good afternoon or good evening. When your presentation will be start, it depends on your situation. When it's start at morning time, then you will say good morning. When it will starts you after lunchtime, that it will say good afternoon and or good evening at the end of the day, then you can use good evening. Okay, then how are you, or you can say hello everybody, how are you, or you can say another way, uh, how are you my friends, or this is usual actually I use. So how are you? This is the most common that you can say another way. How are you, everybody? It's also effective. Yeah or yes, I'm fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Present our honorable chief guest. Here, if this presentation is your university level, then you will say present our honorable course teacher. His name you can mention his name if you want, a special guest, and that all the audience take my salam. Assalamu alaikum. Actually, I'm not a good speaker, however I am try my best to talk about something according to my selected topic. I must try to be a good speaker in English. Keep me in your prayers. So now I'm going to introduce myself. So this is the initial part when you are going to introduce yourself. Okay, then introduce yourself in such like a way. And this is Mahfouz speaking, or you can say this is Mahfouz before you. uh, Here this is or you can say my name is Muhammad Mahfouzur, and this is the best actually moderate. So for that reason you can use this, or otherwise, or you can also use my name is, as you wish. Uh, I am Mahfouz in front of you. I was born in 1999 in Kustia at Mirpur. My father's name is Muhammad Nurul Islam, and he is a teacher, and he is 50 years old. My mother's name is Muhammad Sharifa Khatun. She is a housewife, and she is 24 years old. We are two brothers and no sisters. I'm the first child of my parents. I passed my SSC in 2014 from Bropra Secondary School, and I passed SSC in 2016 from a government degree college. Now I am studying at Islamic University, Kustia. Okay, then you will say your passion, and then you will say my favorite hobby is reading books, food is meat, game is cricket, my favorite person is my father, and I want to follow my Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. My future plan is to be a good man or ideal man. Okay, that all about me for the time being. After finishing your presentation, okay, then you will start your main topic, and when you were finished your presentation, then you will say this all about me for the time being. In conclusion, to speak the truth, it was very nice moment with you. If I made an unintentional mistake, please pardon me. Thanks to all. So I think that this is a very good or soft way for introduction yourself when you are going to presentation, any presentation. Then I will show another way. How can a way you will introduce yourself, and another introduction. It's a really pleasure of mine to introduce myself. Now I'm starting. It's a really pleasure of mine to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Mahfuzur Rahman. Uh, or you can say, I am Mahfuz. I'm 22 years old. I'm a student. I'm basically from Mirpur but currently residing in Kostia. I have completed my senior secondary examination from Amla Government Degree College, and right now I am pursuing BBA from Islamic University Kustia. Beside, I have a diploma in basic computer, and I have parents and two brothers. My father's name is Muhammad Anwar Islam. He is a teacher. My mother's name is Muhammad Sharifa Khatun. She is a housewife. I like reading spiritual books and that provide the truth about God and creation. I also like spending time with my family. As far as skill and strengths are concerned, I am a good writer, speaker, reader, listener, thinker, communicator, and a carom player. Also, I am a hardworking individual who would like to do things with perfection. If I talk about my nature, then I will say that I'm an honest and straightforward man who would not compromise with any dishonesty in life or in work. I'm also polite and introvert person, which is why I have just few friends, but good ones. I have a simple life, keeping God as my priority in all aspects of my life because I believe that without God, the life is empty, meaningless, outless, ruthless, and hopeless. Therefore, it is must to know God and keep a healthy relationship with Him in order to live a blessed, peaceful, and joyful life. So that's all about introduction itself. I think although this introduction itself is too much broad, but it's very important when you are going to introduce yourself. Okay, introduce yourself is vary to place, person to person, or subject to subject. So I just shared my opinion and my personal things. If you follow or not follow, that your matter. So if you like my videos, then please subscribe my channel, and for getting a good new videos. So definitely you will must be subscribe my channel because you know that this is the initial time, so your support is very needed, and so that I will make more videos again and again. So that about that also about my part. Okay, goodbye.